All right, guys. I want to talk about the SPX here. I've removed all of the lower indicators. I removed all of the upper indicators, Bollinger Bands, moving averages, everything. And so we're looking now at just numbers. Okay. I did put in Fibonacci numbers here. Okay. So what we're going to do here is we're going to look at each one of these one at a time. This is going back from last year, from November of last year. So what we're going to do right here, we're going to look at the fib numbers. Okay, this is beginning in January all the way up to the move that it made at the top. Okay, so we run our fib extensions out there with 50, the 50 right here. I don't know if you can see it. That number right there is 1289. Okay, so there's the 50 from the lower to the upper. Before the pullback, 1289 is the 50. Okay, so at that point then, SPY comes down to, now mind you, there's the 50, 1289. It comes down to a low of 1282. All right, so how close are we? It's pretty close. All right, so it's staying at this point into June. It's staying with the 50s. Okay, now we're going to continue. We're going to run that fib from the bottom into June all the way up to, what is this, September, middle of September. Okay, from June, July, August through the middle of September. What's the 50? We're at 1368. Okay, let's see where it ends. That's the 50. At this point, we don't. At this point, everything on the left, we don't know what's going to happen to the right. All right, well, let's go to the right. Okay, the 50 was at 1368. All right, drops below that. Actually, it drops below the 50 to what? 1353, something like that. Okay, so then let's take this. No, 13. I'm sorry, 1343. Okay, so it drops below the 50. All right, from that point, let's run another one from November 2012 up to where do we run this thing to? Right up here to here. Let's do this. Let's move it over here. All right, so the 50 here now is at what? It's at 1458. Okay? And we are trading 1548. 1540, is that what that is? So, yeah, we're at 1548.20. Okay, so let's just back this thing up. Let's go back to our 2-year chart. There it is. Boom. Up, down, up, down, up. What's next? You know, I mean, if you look, the runs have been December, January, February, March, April. Okay? December, January, February, March, April. All right, so you got a 5-month move. Okay? You got, and the amount of this downtime has been from April to about June, about 90 days, something in there. If you count from here, about 6 weeks from the 1st of May into the 1st of June. What happened? Why on the 1st of the month? Because they report numbers from the previous month, eco numbers, okay? Same thing here. You know, all of a sudden it just starts, does this little chop, and then all of a sudden she's down here. Okay. How anybody can see anything other than a pullback coming up soon is beyond me. I have no earthly idea how anybody can say, disregard the chart, it's going to continue to move up. I don't see how anybody can say that. I honestly, there is nothing anywhere that would show that. the natural progression. Okay, and for the market to move up, it has got to pull back. It's got to. It's the only way the market can move up. Okay? So, with that, thanks for watching. This is Mikey.